Okay, quiet. What is up? Thank you for checking in. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, say yes. Who can hear me? Audio's good? Yes, sir. Good. Cool. Thanks for coming. Thanks for checking it out. I did a few of these a long time ago, but I want to get back to it just because I haven't had the content. It's been smoky out here. There's been forest fires, so we haven't been able to play. They've been canceling all the games and haven't really been able to go outside, do some video. So since I had no videos to release, I thought I'd do a live stream. So thank you once again for checking this out. The way it's going to work is I want to go through, I want to give you some value, and then I'll open it up and we'll do question and answer. So I want to talk about 10 minutes. We'll talk about 3 easy confidence tips, things you can do right away to improve your confidence. And then I want to do about 20 minutes of open question and answer. So if that sounds good, everybody say yes. Where are you guys from? Love it. Okay, so keep your questions to the end. Like I said, we'll do about 10 minutes confidence, 20 minutes questions flowing in. Yes. Love it. From India, Iraq, Canada, California, New Jersey. Cool, guys. Really cool. Okay, so let's give you some value, and then we'll open it up, and hopefully I can answer your questions. Is the audio good? Is the audio clean? Cool. Okay, so let's go. So 3 easy confidence tips. Number 1, I always say this, but I have to say it again. Confidence is a choice, okay? You either choose to talk to yourself in a positive way or a negative way. So you will never have confidence until you understand that confidence is a choice. If you're struggling with confidence right now, the number 1 thing is you're probably not choosing to talk to yourself in the right way. So what I mean by that is, you have these negative thoughts go off in your head. Guess what? Everyone has them. Even confident players have those negative thoughts go off in their mind, but they choose to respond to those thoughts differently. Okay, those things happen. You have a bad game. You have a bad touch. You miss a scoring opportunity, and that little voice goes off and says, "You suck. Why did you do that? You're an embarrassment." Okay, the positive person, the person who chooses to be confident in that situation, what they do is they say, "No. Yes, I made a mistake, but I can get myself out of this. I can learn from this. I can become better." Okay, so confidence, number 1, it's a choice. You have to choose to talk to yourself in a way that's going to help you get a better result. So I want you to understand, it's irrelevant whether you are good or not right now. If you're bad at shooting or you're good at shooting, that is irrelevant. Confidence is the choice to talk to yourself in a way that will make you better in the future. Okay, so if you're bad at something right now, that's fine. You can become better with practice, but you have to choose to talk to yourself in a way that's going to set you up. So realize all those thoughts going on in your mind, that's your responsibility. You choose to talk to yourself in a positive way. So for example, time to take a penalty shot happens all the time. What's going off in your mind? Are you saying, "I hope no one chooses me. I hope I don't have to take the shot"? Or are you saying, "Come on, this is a great opportunity. Let's step up. I can do this. Whether I miss or not isn't important. I need to challenge myself. I need to get in there. And when you're up there, I can do this. I can score. I'm just going to focus on my technique." Okay, so whether you have the skill or not, the ability or not, you're good enough or not, that is irrelevant. Confidence, number 1, it's a choice, the way you talk to yourself in your mind. So number 1, confidence is a choice. Does that make sense, guys? I see you going off with the questions. Remember, save your questions till the end. If that makes sense, I want you to say yes. Who's ever listening? Yes. Good. Good. Love it. Thank you. Glad you guys are listening, not just throwing out your questions. I'll do my best to answer them after we get through these. Okay, Rhea. You gotta be quiet. Remember? Okay, just watch your show. Number 2, confidence comes from effort. Confidence is earned. Okay, if you're not Good enough. So let's say you have the talking thing down, but if you're not happy with the way you performed, or you're not happy with your shooting, your speed, your technical skills, your dribbling, you have to realize that you have to earn confidence. You can't just expect to be confident because that's something that you want. Have you actually put in the time to earn the confidence? If you're not confident in your shooting, analyze what have you done all week? What have you done throughout your whole career? Have you put in enough practice to actually be confident in that area of your game? If you haven't, you have no reason to be sad with your lack of confidence. Okay, confidence comes from effort. The more practice you put in, the more confident you will become. And that seems very silly. That seems like something you know, but are you actually applying that principle? Okay, you want to be more confident. What are you doing to gain confidence, to earn confidence? It comes from repetition. It comes from time. It comes from effort. So the more time I spend on myself, the more time I spend on my game, the more confident I will become. A lot of you out there, you want to be confident, but you put more time and more effort into your video games than you do your football skills. So a lot of you out there, you're probably confident in your Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever you guys are playing these days. You're not as confident in your soccer, but yet you spent 6 hours playing Fortnite last night and you spend no time improving yourself as a player. So really, do you deserve to be confident? Have you earned your confidence? So number 2, confidence is earned. It comes from effort. The time you put in, the repetitions you put in, the practice, the attention you give to your game, more confidence will come back to you. So have you earned your confidence? Number 1, confidence is a choice, the way you talk to yourself in your mind. Number 2, confidence comes from effort. If you want to be more confident, you simply have to put in more time and effort. And number 3, confidence comes from doing what you are afraid of. You will not gain confidence in your comfort zone. You will not gain confidence where things are comfortable. When you're on a team and you're the best player, everyone loves you, everything goes well for you every game, you're not gaining confidence. Yeah, you feel good about yourself, but guess what? As soon as you get into a real situation where it's challenging, you're going to crumble because you won't have real confidence. All they're doing is giving you fake confidence because that situation isn't challenging you to improve your game and improve your confidence. So confidence comes from doing what you are afraid of. Ask yourself this: how many times have you found yourself in a situation where you were afraid and you let that paralyze you? You didn't do what you should have done because you were afraid. Maybe it's taking a penalty shot. Maybe it's having an opportunity to shoot in a game and you didn't take that chance. Maybe it's going to a tryout, but you said, you know what, I'm not ready yet. How many times have you felt the fear? You were in a fearful situation. You were afraid of the thing in front of you and you didn't do it. That was an opportunity for you to gain confidence. Every time you find yourself in a situation, whether it's on the soccer field or in your everyday life, if you are afraid, you feel that fear, you have to act on it. That is your opportunity to gain confidence, to gain growth. So for example, if you're at school and you see a girl that you want to talk to and that voice goes off in your head and it says, oh, don't do it, you're going to embarrass yourself. You feel the fear and you walk away. Guess what? You lost the opportunity to become more confident. If you just did it and you embarrassed yourself, even you failed miserably, you would still gain more confidence from that situation. Get out of here. Go.
Daddy, I want to play now.
You want to play now? Do you want to say hello? Okay, come here.
Let's kiss you.
Just say hi. Wave. Okay. Say bye now.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, go play. You play with Joyce. You gotta be quiet though. So, confidence comes from doing what you were afraid of. How many times have you had the opportunity to take a penalty shot and you turned it down? You were scared. You didn't do it. You wanted someone else to do it. You lost the opportunity to become more confident. Every time you put yourself in that situation, whether you fail or succeed, you will become more confident. So I want you to catch yourself from now on in situations where you're afraid and you back down, you wuss out. Okay, you got to stop that. Do what you're afraid of. Even if you go in that situation and you fail, I promise you, you'll gain so much more confidence. It comes from getting out of your comfort zone. What are you afraid of? That's what you want to run towards. And there's a quote, and that is, brave people, it's not that brave people never get scared. They just don't let fear paralyze them. So even the most confident, the most courageous people in the world, they still get scared. But guess what? They do not let that fear stop them from doing what they need to do. Okay, so does Cristiano Ronaldo get nervous, get scared when he's in the Champions League final, has to take a penalty shot? Yes, he does in his mind. But guess what? He talks to himself in a way that sets him up. He knows that he's put in the practice, so he's had the effort. He has the confidence from all the effort. He's earned it. And he knows that this situation that he's afraid of, that's what he needs to do in order to become the best ever. So he doesn't shy away from it. Does that make sense? 3 things. Confidence is a choice, the way you talk to yourself in your mind. Confidence comes from effort. Have you earned it? The more practice you put in, the more confident you will get. And confidence comes from doing what you are afraid of. Feel that fear and do it anyway. So if that makes sense, I want you guys to say yes. Say yes. Let me see some yeses on this screen. There you go. Bring them in. I can't hear you. I want to see some more. Good. There they are. Yes, 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 yes. Good, good, good. You guys are listening. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. I want someone to write in the comments. I want you to write, what are 3 ways? What are 3 ways to become more confident? Show me. What's number 1?
How many numbers are these?
That's a number 4. Okay, Ray, you got to go play, though. Daddy's talking to his friends, okay? Confidence is a choice. Yes. Positive. Oh, who's this? GG10. Positive self-talk, effort. You need to put in the work. 3, leave your comfort zone. Do what you're afraid of. GG. Number 10. Well done, buddy. You're listening. And I see a lot of other people coming in. Yes. Yes. Okay. So now that you know those things, that's great. But if you do nothing with it, you're wasting your time. You shouldn't have even watched this live stream, okay? But now that you know those things, you got to catch yourself in your mind being weak. You got to choose to be confident. You got to earn that confidence. Analyze, what did you do during the week? Did you play more video games or spend more time on stuff that doesn't matter? Or did you actually earn your confidence? And 3, catch yourself in those situations where you're afraid and do it anyway. That's where you become so much more confident. Okay, so let's go into a question and answer. So I haven't done this for a while, but before you start throwing out your questions, because the screen is just getting filled out, I haven't done this in a while. And actually, before we do the questions, guys, if you like that advice and you just like listening to me talk and doing these live streams, I want everyone to hit the thumbs up right now. Okay, so give me a like if you haven't already. I want to see that like count go up. Let me see. Got 1 like. There you go. Boom. 5. Yes. If you haven't hit like already, please hit that like. Oh, damn. There you go. There you go. Just ask for some likes and you'll get it. I like it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. It helps the video grow. Hopefully more people will watch this. If you're not on the live stream, really cool. Okay. So I haven't done this in a while, and you guys put out your questions. I'll do my best to answer the questions. Because there's so many on the screen, it's tough for me to see them all. Apparently, there's a new feature, and I think it's set up. I think it's just naturally set up. Apparently, there's a new feature. It's called Super Chat. If you see on the bottom of your screen, it's like a little $sign, and I think you can pay like anywhere from $1 to, I don't know, I think it's open. But when you do that, let's say you pay that $1, then your comment is highlighted so I can see it. Otherwise, there's 50 comments going at once, so I can't see them all. Saying that, I'm going to do my best to answer some of yours. But if you do the Super Chat function, it highlights it, it keeps it at the top so I actually see it, and I will answer it for you. All right, but saying that, let's go. I wanted to go about 30 minutes. If it goes a little longer, it will. But let's do about 15 to 20 minutes of question and answer. So remember, if you do the Super Chat, I will see it. I should if it's working properly. If not, I won't. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on? Question overload. It's tough. There's so many. Okay, let me try to pick one out. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Death Shadow didn't even ask a question. Sent me $2. Thanks for all the help. See, and I can see that. Death Shadow, I really appreciate that. You should have asked a question, though, so I can answer it for you. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Glad I could help you. Do I play Fortnite? No, I do not play Fortnite. I used to play video games growing up. Now I just don't have the time and I feel guilty. Yes, it's good to relax and detox and take some time for yourself, but I got so much stuff that I want to accomplish. I can't take the time to play video games. I have things I need to do. How do you stop, Eric's son, how do you stop being nervous before games? I've done videos on this in the past, so go to my channel and just search the phrase nervous. You'll get some good stuff. But how do I stop being nervous? Guess what? I still get nervous. I still get butterflies in my stomach. I just control them really well. I rationalize to myself why I shouldn't be nervous. Okay, so I might be driving to the game and suddenly I find myself like, oh, I'm actually getting a little nervous here. But I can rationalize to myself and say, why are you nervous? You've been in this situation 100 times. You put in more practice than everyone else. I've earned the right to be confident. When I'm out there, I'm just going to focus on my game. So I'm talking to myself in a way that's setting me up to succeed. Well, most people before the game, they're getting nervous. They're just self-destructing. They're saying, what if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? What if everyone laughs at me? What if I make a mistake? What if I score an own goal or give away a ball? Okay, so when you talk to yourself in that way, again, you're not choosing to be confident, you're not choosing to control your thoughts, then you're definitely going to be nervous. You deserve to be nervous because you're not making the choice to control your thoughts. So talk to yourself rationally. Go and get a good warm-up. Get a good early warm-up. Do all the things that you want to do so when you go into the game, you're ready to go. There's nothing worse than not having enough time to prep so you can't give your best performance. So those are a few ideas. What do you think about energy drinks? Abdullah Anwar. I don't like them. Why? It's chemical. It's not real. I'm all about natural diet. I like to put things that are natural into my body. Red Bull, all these monsters, it's chemicals in it. Plus, it's like so much of caffeine or taurine or all these other things that really spark your heart rate. So I don't think it's good. I would prefer green tea, black coffee. I do take a pre-workout before I play games, but it's all natural. It's herbs from Vega. If you guys know the brand Vega, it's all natural. So it's things like ginseng, rhodelia. What else is in there? Yerba mate. So it's all these natural herbs that will give you a boost of energy instead of chemicals, not to mention all the sugar that's in there and unnecessary calories. So no, I do not like energy drinks and I don't think you need them. Cool. Tons of questions coming in. Guys, remember, if you do the super chat, I can actually see someone spent $2 and they got their question answered. They got a shout out. I think you can do $1 and I'll still see it through all this mess of questions here. Holy. Do I have to play club to go pro? Mono, Ryan, mono. Yes. You have to be playing at some level, okay? The chances of someone coming to find you and give you a professional contract because you practice a lot in your backyard, it doesn't happen. It's not going to happen. If you want to get yourself seen, you need to get yourself in front of the most eyes as possible. Give yourself the most exposure. And in order to do that, you want to be on the biggest, best teams. The better team you're on, the more you will be seen. The more you'll go to tournaments, the more scouts will actually come and watch you play. Scouts don't go and watch the worst team in the worst division. They don't go and watch a random game in the park. They go and watch the best teams in the biggest games at the best tournaments. So if you want to play pro, yes, you need to be on a team. Not to mention the priceless experience that comes from playing with other players and playing at a high level. Jay Forever, bro, is 4 hours enough to become professional football player? I get this question all the time, so I thought I'll answer it. The quantity of your training isn't as important as the quality. However, so you can train every day, but if your quality sucks, then you're not going to improve and you're not going to get better. Rhea. But you still need the quantity. You have to add up those hours, those repetitions. So I don't think you can put a number amount on each day and check it off, because again, if your quality is not there, it doesn't matter how many hours you can. What you need to ask yourself is, am I improving each day? Did I get better today? Or did I just put in a lot of work and stay the exact same? because that's happened. Some people do that. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, what did I do today to become better? Are you addressing your weaknesses? So don't worry so much about the specific number. Yeah, put in those hours. I probably put in, let's say, but I do little things throughout the day. So mine might add up to 4 or 5 hours of effort towards my game per day. It's not all at once. It might be some light stuff in the morning. Excuse me. Some light stuff in the morning. Wake up, do some light stuff in the backyard. Then I might have a gym session, which would be an hour. Then I might have some play a game or team training at night. It might be 2 hours. Do some recovery stuff. It's another hour. Some little things throughout the day, little 10, 15 minutes in the park. So this adds up to 5 hours. But at the end of the day, I'm asking myself, am I actually getting better? So that's what you need to focus on. Can you help me out with the super chat? Yeah, just click. If you look on the bottom, there's a $sign. You click that, then it should work. I've never done it. So click that, and then it will give you an option how much you want to contribute to the live stream. Where did you go? So many questions. My chat is freezing. Teammates always yell at me to pass. How do I make more impact on a game? Okay, how do you make more impact on a game, but your teammates always yell at you to pass? Slice of Life, 1985. It's kind of two questions there. They're always yelling at you to pass. People are always going to yell at you to pass. That's never going to change. Okay, so whether you should be passing or not, that's a different question. But so like understand it's always going to happen. So don't let that affect you. Don't let that freeze you. But realize in certain situations, yes, you should be passing. How can you make a bigger impact on the game? That comes down to what you do, how you make a contribution. Are you scoring goals? Are you making assists? If you're a defender, do you keep clean sheets? Do you block shots? Do you dominate your opposition? Different positions will impact the game in different ways. You can also impact the game through your leadership, through your communication, the way you motivate and inspire your teammates. Are you helping your team win? Okay, different positions, as I said, do different jobs. At the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, did I help my team win, or was I a passenger in this game? And that comes a lot down to your effort, how much work rate you put in off the ball. I hope that gives you a few ideas, but ask yourself, am I making a contribution? Personally, if I don't score, if I don't make an assist, even if I played a great game, I feel like I didn't really contribute the way I wanted. So then I go back and I look, okay, how can I score more goals next game? What is my training going to look like throughout the week? Do I need to get fitter? Do I need to practice my shooting more? Actually do something about it. And then you'll be more likely to make the impact that you want. There you go. Okay, go over there and be quiet. Come back, chat. Hey, Dylan, I bought your Play Like a Pro and couldn't access it anymore. Messi, dang. First of all, Messi, thank you so much for purchasing the program, Play Like a Pro. Anyone else who out there who bought that, thank you so much for purchasing that. All you have to do is just send me an email right now. I'll check it after this live stream, and I'll send you the link, and I'll get you hooked up there. If you bought it a while ago, like a year ago, I actually updated it and I add more bonus stuff to it. So I'll give you all that stuff for free. You just have to send me an email and make the subject title live stream so that I know that it was you, and actually make the subject title Messi Dang so I know it was you. And I'll hook you up with that right away. Let's do a few more here. I'm going to do about 3 more questions. Tons of questions. Remember the super chat? Someone gave me $2. That's the only person who valued, who really wanted me to see their question. They gave me $2 in a super chat, and they didn't even ask a question. He just said thank you. Death Shadow. I remember your name, buddy. Okay, if you guys are liking this, remember, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up right now, please, and thank you. Let's see. Just getting over a cold here. How to increase awareness of players increase the awareness of other. KM10 striker. How do I stay calm and keep composure on a penalty kick? Okay, first of all, if there's an opportunity for you guys to take a penalty shot, I want you to step up and take it. Be the person who picks up the ball. As soon as that foul is committed and the penalty shot goes, most players are like, oh my God, I hope I don't get picked. And they kind of hide. They get out of there. As soon as there is a penalty, you go for that ball. You say right away, this is my shot. I'm going to take it. Okay, you pick up that ball, you put it in your hands, you claim that. And just that action right there, that shows that you're confident. Okay, that shows everyone else, hey, this guy's going to score the goal. But in that moment, now you have to talk to yourself. Okay, hopefully you've been practicing penalty shots. But honestly, I should practice my penalty shots more. I don't really, but I haven't missed in a long time because of my routine that I do when I take a penalty shot, but also the way that you talk to yourself. Okay, as soon as you get that ball, you say, this is a goal. It's basically a free goal. If you look at the percentages of penalty shots, what do they score? Like 90%. It's basically a free goal. All you have to do is get up there and take the shot. And that's the way that you should think about it. Okay, so you put the ball down the spot. Now, different people have different routines. Some say pick your spot and go with it. Personally, you need to have confidence to do this, but I basically decide in my run-up. I look at the keeper at last second, and then I see which way he goes, and I just pass it into the other corner. You need some guts to do that, but whatever your routine is, just talk to yourself in a way, say, this is a goal. I'm going to do this, and when you put that ball down, I don't like little stutter step and little dancing, Paul Pogba trotting to the ball. Okay, put it down, attack that ball like you would in a game, like you had a shot in a game. Attack that ball and put your laces through it or put your foot through it, put some pace on it and put it in the net. Like I said, mine is different. I don't actually hit it hard, but the way I approach the ball, I attack the ball, it's with confidence, it's with purpose. I'm not trotting there. I'm not doing little slow movements, okay? I put it down. As soon as that whistle goes, boom, I attack the ball. If you guys ever see Champions League final, Didier Drogba, for some reason, I always think of it when Chelsea won the Champions League final and Drogba took the penalty shot, the very last penalty shot. He had like a very small run-up. He had the ball down. As soon as the referee blew the whistle, he attacked the ball and he just knocked it in the corner, just nice and calm. Okay, most players, the whistle will go and then they like freeze and they think and they let the goalkeeper get set and it feels like an eternity goes by and then they do it and then they miss the shot or the goalkeeper saves it. Okay, so have that intention. You're not rushing, you're not panicking, but you're attacking. You're not letting the goalkeeper get set. You're kind of surprising him. Okay, enough about penalty shots. Holy, so many comments. Guys, I can't see all the comments. If you give me $1, I'll be able to, not that I need the dollar, but I'll just be able to, your comment will be highlighted with the super chat function, so I'll actually be able to see it. How to get out of a slump. Lola Doser, DF1091. How to get out of slump. So how to get back into good form. I like this question because it's something that everyone deals with. I deal with it myself. Not that I've been in bad form recently, but we all go ups and downs. So you have to think, if you're in a slump, and before you weren't. Okay, go ahead. You know how to do it. If you're in a slump, you have to think back to when you were in good form. And think about if you were there and tell yourself, if I was in good form before, I can get back to good form again. But you have to think about what were you doing differently? Two ways. What were you doing differently, number one, in your training? So maybe you were training a different way. Maybe you were being more consistent with your training. Maybe you're doing certain exercises in your training that made you perform better on game day. And number two, think about your play. Maybe you were doing things differently. Maybe you were being more direct. Maybe you were in better shape. Maybe you were taking shots when you had the opportunities. Maybe you did this move in that situation and now you don't do that move anymore. Okay, so you have to think back to what you were doing when you were in good form. But really, it comes down to analyzing your game, but putting in the time, the practice, the effort. Okay, if you're not in good form, you can work your way back to good form. You have to believe that it's possible. Like I said, if you've been good before, you can be good again. You have to believe that. And I always am under the mindset of every time I show up, realistically, I should be the best I've ever been. Why would I ever go backwards? If I'm training every day, I'm positive every day, why would I ever go backwards? Every time I show up, I should be the best that I've ever been. I should be stronger, faster, fitter, smarter, more skilled, more confidence if I'm doing all these things that I talk about in these videos. Okay, I'll do one more question. So if you want to throw out the super chat, give me 50 cents. Holy. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read them, but they're going by so fast. Why do I have fear when I train that someone will see me? Oh, Jalen, give me $1. But you didn't even ask a question though, buddy. Jalen, ask a question and I'll answer it for you. Thank you for the $1, but you didn't even ask a question. Yeah, you didn't even ask a question. Now I've lost that other one. I think it was like, why am I scared if other people see me training? It's because you have a lack of self-esteem and you have those negative thoughts. Oh, Mo Football, $2. How do I improve my fitness in the season? During season, is that what you're asking? How do I improve fitness during the season? Well, first of all, just playing. And if I have time, I'll go back to that other one. But because this guy paid the $2, obviously I have to give him priority. Mo Football. How do I improve fitness during the season? Well, just playing alone, it should improve your fitness. So if your nutrition's on point, you're getting good sleep, then you will get fitter just by going to practice and playing games. But there's things you can do. You should still put in the fitness work, but the way you do it should be very effective. So what I mean by that is, you don't want to be doing a marathon fitness session. So you don't want to be doing a 2-hour fitness session, destroying yourself, because you probably have a team practice that night or a game the next day. So you can't do that. What you need to do is very small things. So maybe every day as part of your warm up is you're doing. Ray, what are you doing there? Okay, just put it up on the table there. So as part of your warm-up, maybe you're just doing like a couple tempo runs, okay? Really challenging yourself, but you're doing it for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You're pushing your stamina, making it hard to breathe, but you're just doing little things. 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there. Something I do, and you guys may think it's not enough to improve your fitness, is I will actually, in the morning and like after I walk the dogs after my last meal at night, I actually run, but I run 1 block. Good pace, focusing on technique, but I run 1 block. That's it. It takes like a minute. It may be even less than a minute of running, but I do that consistently. So the consistency of your effort is more important than you just going one day and doing 2-hour marathon sessions. So what I would say to you is, first thing in the morning when you get up, go outside, do a few stretches, run around the block, do like 2 minutes of running, come home. Do that every single morning. When you're doing the run, you're challenging yourself, though. It's not easy. It's not slow. You're challenging yourself. But do that every morning. That will improve your stamina. When you're training by yourself, you should be doing individual training as well. Just do little things, like maybe 4 or 5 tempo runs. Go watch my video on conditioning drills that I just released. Or maybe it's one 100-meter sprint and a jog back. You're just doing little things during the season. But all in all, if your nutrition is good and your hydration is good, you're getting enough sleep, you will get fitter just by being consistent. Consistency is the most important thing. It's better to do a little bit every day than 1 2-hour fitness session once a week. You'll get better doing 2 minutes every single day than 2 hours once a week. It seems crazy. It's true. Consistency is everything. Nutrition, hydration, rest, things you do when you're not playing, not practicing. That's what will improve your fitness. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you once again, Mo Football, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. So let's move forward then. Sorry, I got distracted on your question. What can you do to prevent Emily? Sorry, Dylan, I can't donate. No worries. That's why the free videos are here. Thank you to everyone who has donated. Thank you to everyone who has purchased my programs. You make it possible for me to do this free stuff for everyone else. So thank you guys. My super chat won't work. Jalen, you sent me one. You sent me $1, dude. I got it already. So send me a question. If I see it here, I'm going to answer. Do you drink caffeine? Fabio Films Productions. Green tea, black coffee. Yeah, I do. I try not to drink it all the time. We're going to keep that guy down. I drink more green tea than coffee. I don't want to drink it too much. What is your age? I'm 31 years old. 31 years old. Feel about 21 though. So I feel better. I feel better at 31 than 21, just the way that I eat, the way I live, the way I train. So don't worry, you guys will be seeing me for a while. Probably look better at 31 than 21. How do you play against bigger players than yourself? Dio. Okay, so number one, should it even be an issue? Who's the best player in the world? You might say Messi if you think so. How big is that guy? Are there bigger players than him? Every time he steps on the field, he's probably the smallest, or if not one of the smallest. So the size doesn't matter. The strength matters for sure. That's how you play against bigger, stronger players. You get yourself nice and strong, good balance. You play quicker, you play fast, you use your skill, your intelligence to play around them. But you have to have the confidence. You have to think like, hey, guess what? My size, because I'm small, it's an advantage for me. It actually makes me better than them. I'm quicker than them. I can get away from them. These big, slow guys, they can't keep up with me. So the way that you think about it and the way that you play, it's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. Write that one down. Okay, let's do one more because it's going on too long. Do one more for you guys. Audacious Soccer. What can you do to prevent injuries as I get injured a lot? So number one, you have to get yourself strong. So a lot of people get injured because they're weak. Their joints are weak. Their bones are weak. Their muscles are weak. Do you train in the gym? Are you getting yourself strong from head to toe? Then you want to focus on your mobility. Most people can't even touch their toes. You can't even touch your toes or do a full squat. So what do you expect is going to happen when your body suddenly gets shifted into a position where you're forced to stretch? You're going to snap. You're going to break. Okay, so you want to be strong. You want to be mobile. Are you working at home or are you working in the gym to improve those things? Then your nutrition is huge. You are what you eat. If you eat crap, your body is made up of crap. So you need to be putting good nutrition into your body. That will reduce your chance of injury. Warm up, massive. How good is your warm up? Are you actually warming up or are you just joking around? Are you actually getting your muscles warm? Okay, but doing those things, making yourself stronger, more mobile, good nutrition, good sleep, good hydration, those are all things that will help you prevent injury. Get your good warm up in. And then listening to your body. If you've been training like all out 10 days in a row and your body's telling you, hey, take a break, you need to rest, that's the day that you're going to get injured if you keep going. Okay. So I'll stop there. I hope you guys got it. If you missed the stuff I did before, you can watch this later where I talked about the 3 ways to improve confidence. Thank you so much, everyone who watched this. If you guys liked it, give me a thumbs up right now. I want to see that. I want to see this like count go up. I can see it on my screen right here. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Please like. Yes, I can see it moving. Thank you so much. Okay, so I want to thank you, everyone. I want to thank those of you that sent the super chat. If I see a super chat right now, I'll answer your question. But those guys that gave me $1, $2, thank you so much. So I want to thank everyone who watched this. As always, I want to thank everyone who purchases my advanced programs. It's because of you that I'm able to actually do this free stuff for everyone else. So thank you, and everyone else thanks you as well. If you want to get those advanced courses, there's a link in the description of this video, or you can go to my website and hit the courses button at progressivesoccertraining.com. And also, I'm going to offer I'm going to offer some one-on-one Skype consultation. So if you like this kind of talk and you want me to answer your questions, but you want me to answer all of your questions one-on-one, just you don't have to worry about all these other people fighting for my attention. I'll do some one-on-one Skype consultations. If you're interested in that, You have to send me an email though, and it is not free. It does cost money. But if you want more information about that, the Skype consultation, just send me an email, info. I'll put it in the description and I'll type it right now, info@progressivesoccertraining.com. If you want Skype consultations with me, just like this, talking to you one-on-one, you'll be on the other side. I'll be looking you in the face. I'll be answering all your questions one-on-one. It will cost money. It's about $100 for a 30-minute consultation or $200 for a 1-hour consultation. Or you could just try to get your question answered on the live stream when I do these maybe once a month. I'll try to do them more often. If you guys like these, give me a yes. I want to see some yeses. Did you like this live stream? And also hit that like button if you haven't already. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for purchasing the advanced courses. As I said, if you are interested in the Skype consultations, yes, 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 yes. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes, yes. Slice of life, $100 for consultation. Yes, $100 for 30-minute consultation. It may seem expensive to you. If it is, then obviously you don't see the value in the advice that I can give you. And if you don't, that's fine. Go watch the free videos. That's what they're out there for. But for anyone else who does want that, that's the opportunity. info@progressivesoccertraining.com. Just ask me about the Skype consultation. Put that as your subject title and I'll be likely to answer it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, hit that like button. Hopefully I answered a few of your questions, and most importantly, hopefully you are going to use those 3 ideas on how to improve your confidence. So thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys real soon.